Alright, so let us see how much progress we can make today. So, as a friendly little reminder, this is my first ever proud playthrough. But the good news is, I've already gotten the annoying achievements out of the way, and one of those annoying achievements is God, I can't think. Beat the game without using continue. So if I die at a boss, I can just hit continue. As I have stated in last stream, my main goal for this series is to get this achievement. So, and something else I will say is, this world that's gonna put me in, Traverse Town, does have a copyright sound song, at least on YouTube. But what I'm actually going to do is, this will be the one time that I will actually let it play out unedited. So I will not mute my gameplay, but for, I will not mute my gameplay, but for, God, I can't think, but for, Halloween Town and, God, what is it called? Halloween Town and, I can't remember, can I get this? Yeah, we need, Blizzard. For Halloween Town and Atlantica, that's the name of the world, we will be, actually don't need to, like, go for the postcards. For Atlantica and Halloween Town, we'll be muting my gameplay and only showing audio when there is no, when there is a cutscene. So I do want to get a taste of the combat.
Come on.
Alright. Probably didn't need to, but I just want to try. Oh wait, do I need to talk to Sid? Maybe I do. I can't remember how you trigger this.
They'll come
There
at
we
you
go.
out of nowhere,
Who are you?
and they'll keep on coming at you, as long as you continue to wield the Keyblade. But why? Why would it choose a kid like you?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Never mind. Now, let's see that Keyblade.
What?
You don't look
There's
so
no way
sketchy.
you're getting this.
Alright, then have it your way.
I always thought that this introduction of Leon always kind of makes him appear like, ow.
Come on.
I was gonna say I always thought that. Okay, there we go. You don't have to win this. I was gonna say I always felt that this introduction of Leon always kind of makes
Hey,
him
you found
look like
it.
a
Nice going,
antagonist.
Leon.
Still, it looks like things are worse than we thought. A lot worse.
And there's Riku. Douchebag Supreme. Though admittedly, he really just kind of shows himself to be a dick in later scenes. Especially Monstro and, what's the other one? Neverland. And I guess to an extent, Hollow Bastion. Definitely Hollow Bastion, actually. But these first couple scenes really aren't that bad, but, like, especially Destiny Islands, even though I complained about it before. I think it was really meant to establish...
There's nobody here. Sure is spooky.
Actually, I'm not scared.
Excuse me, did the king send you?
I think he was really meant to establish
Come on,
him.
lazy bum. Wake
I was
up.
done.
You okay?
I guess.
Those creatures that attacked you are after the Keyblade. But it's your heart they really want. Because you wield the Keyblade.
I'm so glad that you're okay, Kairi.
Kairi? Who are you talking about? I'm the great ninja Yuffie. I think you might have overdone it, Squall.
That's Leon.
The Keyblade.
Yeah, we had to get it away from you to shake off those creatures. It turns out that's how they were tracking you.
It was the only way to conceal your heart from them. But it won't work for long. Still, hard to believe that you, of all people, are the chosen one.
Oh,
Well, I suppose beggars can't be choosers.
why don't you start making sense? What's going on here?
Okay, you know there are many other worlds out there besides your castle and this town, right?
Yeah?
But they're supposed to be a secret.
They've been secret because they've never been connected. Until now. When the Heartless came, everything changed.
The Heartless?
The ones who attacked you, you remember?
Those without hearts.
The darkness in people's hearts. That's what attracts them.
And there is darkness within every heart.
Hey, have you heard of someone named Ansem?
There's a lot of dialogue. I forgot about this.
Sam?
He was studying the Heartless. He recorded all of his findings in a very detailed report.
Gosh, can we see it?
Its pages are scattered everywhere.
Scattered?
Too many worlds.
Oh, then maybe the king went to find them.
Yes, those were my thoughts exactly.
We've got to find him quick.
Red! First we need that key.
That's right. The Keyblade.
So, this is the key.
Exactly.
The Heartless have great fear of the Keyblade. That's why they'll keep coming after you, no matter what.
Well, I didn't ask for this.
The Keyblade chooses its master, and it chose you.
So, tough luck.
How did all this happen? I remember being in my room. Wait a minute! What happened to my home? My island? Riku! Kairi!
You know what? I really don't know.
Alright, so, now that we can actually have a moment to ourselves. Really? Guess we can talk to Leon first. Now that we have a moment to ourselves, something that I will say is, I really completely forgot that, how dialogue heavy this, first part of Traverse Town is, but something that I also was gonna say is I was gonna finish my thought and say that I believe that in Dusty Islands in particular, Riku was set up to be like Sora's rival. But in later parts of the game, he just kind of appears like an asshole, so. Ooh, we got an elixir, nice.
Yuffie, go!
Yuffie!
Sora, let's go!
I love this scene so much. It's so funny. It's just like cartoon comedy, like Toon Force. I only heard that phrase for the first time. Is that gonna switch?
Come on!
Wow! Hard is no joke.
They'll come at you out of nowhere,
Who are you?
and they'll
What
keep
the
on coming
fuck?
at you.
Why did it put me here? Why did it put me here? I was just testing to see how hard the combat is in gameplay. And I can't even skip this. What the hell? I'm mashing start. That's so stupid.
Come on, lazy.
I was just testing the combat. I also don't have any abilities, so freaking... So I don't have like dodge roll or anything. Just have AA speed 0. I'm actually going to go back to the first district, save at the item shop, and then I'll go to the boss. It's very possible where I may need to grind for this, or at least take some time to get used to the combat, so we're gonna save here. We're still level 5. Rather have that save there than just die and have to go back to the continue. That's bullshit. That's really so stupid.
Yep. Oh. Gosh, are these the Heartless guys?
Let's go get him!
Okay, so it's clear that I can't button mash to victory here. So what I may end up doing is trying to choose my fights. Because I'll be sent to face like 5 knights or shadow, whatever those guys are called, before I face a boss. So we're choosing our fights wisely. We also have items, so I can't forget to use that. Also, I don't know if Donald has heal at this point. He may not have heal until Deep Jungle, at least I swear, and I will get it. Wow! Didn't even get a potion off. Okay, so I think I can face this. I just need to. Again, I think the issue is choosing my fights. Okay, so I can't. I was trying to get enough. Oh, I don't mean to do that. I was trying to get enough distance from him where I could use a heal. So glad that I can just hit continue now.
Come on!
Okay, so new strategy. Try and he has some range attacks. I did kind of notice that. So he's gonna open up with the spinning thing. snapshot, that's nice.
Come on!
Okay, I'm already doing a lot better than I did last time. Okay, 2 of his M's are down, 3 of his M's are down, 4 of his M's are down.
Come on! Come on! Here!
There we go, we got him. Strength up, defense up. We got levels up all around. In fact, I think we leveled up twice in that fight. So we should be level 7 now. That fight was actually kind of difficult. It was definitely more of a challenge than it was in normal. I actually had to pay attention to his movements and actually be smart with my attacks instead of button mashing. I feel like that is a key to this proud playthrough, is learning the attacks and being smart about when to attack.
So, you were looking for me?
They too have been seeking the wielder of the Keyblade.
Hey, why don't you come with us? We can go to other worlds on our vessel.
I wonder if I could find Riku and Kairi.
Of course.
Are you sure?
Who knows? But we need them to come with us to help us find the king.
Sora, go with them. Especially if you want to find your friends.
Yeah, I guess.
But you can't come along looking like that. Understand?
Oh,
No frowning, no sad face, okay?
yeah.
I
you
still
don't look
love that
funny
Lady in the
like
Tramp thing.
us. Yup. Whoa.
Whisper runs on happy faces.
Happy?
I still think this scene is very cringy. So cringy.
That's one funny face.
Okay, why not? I'll go with you guys.
Donald Duck.
Name's Goofy.
I'm Sora.
All for one, one for all.
So, for those curious, those statues in the background. Oh, never mind.
That little squirt took down that Heartless. Who'd have thought it? Such is the power of the Keyblade. The child's strength is not his own.
Why don't we turn him into a Heartless? That'll settle things quick enough.
And the brat's friends are the king's lackeys. Slug on the eyes, they're all built rats by the look of them.
You're no prize yourself.
Shut up!
Enough! The Keyblade has chosen him. Will it be he who conquers the darkness? Or will the darkness swallow him? Either way, he could be quite useful.
$500 is essentially nothing. I might be able to get like one accessory, but not much. Oh, that was over. fire magic, I may use magic more often in this playthrough, like beyond the cure or arrow, but we'll see. There's a dodge roll. I thought that was like a level up thing. Okay, so let's go into ability. We will put on slap shot. And we will put on dodge roll. I'm actually going... Well, we're gonna do a couple things. First, we're gonna... Oh. Yes, I was gonna use that mark. Just get some extra resources. You never know, like when I come in here, I think I'll just get like money and XP. Or, no, I forgot to put this up here. This will not be a playthrough where we're gonna be getting every single trendy. It's not gonna be a playthrough where we're gonna be 100%ing it. We will, at the very least, be trying to get like all the Dalmatians because it's actually required for us to get that Dalmatians for the for Niroga magic, and we will be God, what else? I think there's also something else we need to do for cure magic, like getting the best cure magic. I can't remember for sure. But we will at the very least. I don't want. I will definitely not be doing like all the. I'll definitely not be doing all the. God, I can't think what it's called. All the Coliseum cups, but I will at the very least be doing the Fill cup, which I believe actually gives you something. Battle level 1, battle level 2. Let's go to Wonderland first. Wonderland, just putting this out here, when I get to the Trickmaster boss, that may be a boss that will cause me to grind. Because the Trickmaster is always a fucking pain. So kind of expect some farming, some enemy farming to do like once we get to the Trickmaster boss. I definitely will struggle with him because I struggle with him regardless of the playthrough, regardless of if I'm playing on normal or easy. He is just overall a very challenging boss, so I will be struggling with him. So I may just farm levels until I get to scan. That's usually the ability I try and go for. Because generally I tend to do better when I can gauge how much damage I'm doing. I'm able to determine whether I am close or not. Because generally if I have him at a sliver, I tend to be more aggressive. And I may end up killing him in a more effective manner. If I'm unsure of how close he is to death, if I don't have that health bar to guide, typically like what I end up doing is just being way too cautious and just wait too long for an opening, and it's kind of a bad habit, I guess, but it's just I tend to be more cautious and less aggressive when I don't have scanned than if I do. So when we land in Wonderland, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to look up the level up set for Sora, so I can see like what level to go for. So while this cutscene is playing, I'm actually gonna look this up.
Whiskies! I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! I'm here, I should be there! Oh, I'm late, I'm late, I'm late! Oh, the Queen, she'll clap my head for sure!
We actually don't get scanned for some time. You don't get scanned until level 21. That may be too long of a wait. Wow, she'll get scanned like really late. So I may go into level 12 then, which will give me tech boost. I have a sneeze coming. Ugh. And screen trying in here. This boss really, it gives me a lot more trouble than it should maybe, but a lot of people consider this boss to be the hardest boss in the game. At least, hardest boss in the early game, I should say.
How did he get so small?
No, you're simply too big.
That talks!
Must you be so loud? You woke me up. Good morning. Good night. I need a bit more sleep.
Wait, what do we have to do to grow small?
Why don't you try the bottle? Over there.
I can't remember. Oh wait, we don't actually get a Keyblade in this world. In fact, I don't think we get our first Keyblade until Deep Jungle, that's right. I was gonna say, I wonder if we're gonna get Lady Luck here. I remember that Lady Luck was actually like a Keyblade that you had to unlock really late in the game. Ah shit, I forgot. I forgot I didn't move the bed. Something else I can do. Oh wait, no, I can't, not yet. I was gonna say I could knock that teddy bear down. Let's try and hand out the red nocturnes.
Come on!
I'm starting to get used to the combat, I'm proud. I still struggle from time to time, but I'm starting to get used to it.
Court is now in session!
I'm on trial? But why?
Her Majesty, the Queen of Hearts, presiding.
This girl is the culprit. There's no doubt about it. And the reason is because I say so, that's why.
That is so unfair.
Well, have you anything to say in your defense?
Of course. I've done absolutely nothing wrong. You may be queen, but I'm afraid that doesn't give you the right to be so mean.
Silence! You dare defy me?
Hey guys, we should help her out.
Yeah, but
We're outsiders, so wouldn't that be muddling?
muddling.
Oh, yeah. And that's against the rules.
The court finds the defendant guilty as charged for the crimes of assault and attempted theft of my heart. Off with her head!
No! Oh, please!
Hold it right there!
are you? How dare you interfere with my court?
Excuse me, but we know who the real culprit is.
Uh-huh. It's the Heartland.
Anyway, she's not the one you're looking for.
That's nonsense. Have you any proof?
Okay, so I took a shower before I start streaming, like an hour before I start streaming. I got some water in my ears. Okay, we're gonna save. I may be abusing the saves. At least I'm maybe using it a little bit more frequently. I just don't want to make a bunch of progress and have it lost because of how that continue apparently works. I'm still mad at the fact that it put me back before I fought Leon instead of after that freaking encounter, so I had to watch that stupid cutscene again and fight Leon again. That's so stupid. That's really a bad cut. Like, what is the developers really not even considering that someone could die on that first part where you first encounter those stinking night Heartless? That is so stupid. Oh god, I just spit on my computer. That's so stupid. So something I was gonna say is I never actually watched the Alice in Wonderland movie, but I am curious to know how. I am actually kind of curious to know how it differs, how this interpretation of Wonderland kind of differs from the actual movie. I'm really just doing this just so that I can get resources, because one of these flowers will need potions. There's one evidence, 1 to 4. Ooh, I see you. I think I need glide to get that.
Come on!
It's also possible that I may have made a little bit of a mistake. Maybe. Because I think I was supposed to, I don't know if I can still find Dalmatians. I don't know if you can still find Dalmatians if you, essentially, that was what I'm looking for. I don't know if you can find Dalmatians if you haven't, like, met the Dalmatians yet.
Here! This should help.
Okay, so let's see if I think there are some Dalmatians we can access right now. Also, I mentioned this a couple times, and I think I can actually reach that. I mentioned this a couple times in my first playthrough, but I kind of hate the jumping, how jumping works in Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I may not be able to reach that. Should be able to reach it here. Oh, we can't find animation. That's nice. There's two. Did that pop up now? Yes. Oh, we may be able to reach that. Maybe. Definitely would be easier with high jump. Hallelujah. Scan G, but not the scan ability. What? Just allow me to do something? I don't know. I don't know what the point of that is. Let's go over here. Let's go over to this side. Okay, so we got 3 of 4. Wait, do we have all 4? Or do we? I thought. Yeah, 3. I guess he gives you Blizzard regardless. Oh wait, I think I was actually supposed. Okay, I need to go back up. I think I was actually supposed to hit that thing to fill it up. I guess one thing I will say, from what I've noticed of Proud Mode, it's definitely not as forgiving as normal, and I feel like that may be a dumb thing, but again, this is my first playthrough of like a hard, not even like a hard difficulty, like the hardest difficulty, but it's my first playthrough of like a hardest difficulty of any game. I may not be making the best decisions. Oh, I see. I may not be making the best decisions. I may be making mistakes. I may be making some cringe-inducing mistakes. But I'm trying. I'm learning the curve of the harder difficulty. We'll say I'm trying to remember how you activate that faucet. And also there's something that I can do right now. And that is to enter that tree trunk area. I don't know. Guess that's something I may have to come back to. Let's activate the tree. We'll get the potion to the flower, and we will go into the tree nest. We're gonna put a needle in, put a pin in that.
This should help.
And I don't think we can do the Queen of Hearts thing. This one may also give me trouble. But what I will do is I'll go ahead and set a hard save before I attempt it. And we'll just keep trying. We'll just use the continue feature and we'll keep trying until we get it. I feel good about the second one. It's completely random which one it is, but I'm gonna choose second. Hey. There we go, we got it first try. Okay, so it looks like we actually got a little bit more help from that level up. I wasn't actually paying attention to see what the rewards are. At 27 health now. I actually need to take a moment to adjust my head so it's sliding off my head. Good, we actually got our abilities, so that's nice. Go ahead and equip that, make it more effective in combat. I really will use mainly use magic on the fat bodies here. Thank you, Goofy. Okay, this health thing is really starting to get annoying. I definitely need to get better at fighting the fat, as I call them, fat bastards, but the, whatever those guys are called, the fat bodies. And save again. Even though I feel like it's kind of wasted, and it really didn't do anything, but...
This should help.
Okay, so... let's go ahead and head in here. I wonder if Blizzard is more effective against fat bodies than fire. I always thought that I had to use fire against it to kill them fast, but from when I used it before, it didn't look like it was that effective. You need thunder for that. Don't have a high potion for you. More Dalmatians? I may be like abusing this, but I'm just really don't want the continue system to be like fully designed, because in my opinion the continue should be like in the area where you last died, like the area before. And just basically how the game handled continues in the past just kind of makes me think that, like, how it handled continue and Traverse Town makes me think that the continue system isn't really as effective as it could be. Honestly, there's no real downside to saving often. I don't think it's probably smart, but it's probably gonna be annoying to some people. I'm really just fighting every hardest I see, just to get better at combat, and also to God, what's the word I'm looking for? God, my brain. My brain is dead. And also to get used to how Proud works. I'm actually gonna like do all the seeds, so let me just go ahead and pull this up real quick. It should be potion and HP. This should be potion and MP. This should be ether and MP. HP, I should say. This should be hardness, so we're not gonna sit there. Potion and money. And elixir and HP. Yeah, let's go in. Don got a level. Let me go ahead and go back to Twitch in case someone says something.
Come on! Here! Ha!
Get down here! Cheap shot. Okay, so I've unlocked the boss. I'm gonna give it an honest try. I'm gonna give it a couple tries. If it turns out that we can't in fact do it yet, at least not easily, then we will farm. But we are level 9. Actually kind of curious. Am I technically under level for this boss? Kingdom Hearts 1 Trickmaster recommended level. I'm actually... I think I may be able to fight him right now, but... I may be able to fight him. Yeah, it's just, we won't know. You won't know if we stand a chance with him just by fighting, but I do want to check something. Yeah. I don't know. I may stand a chance. We'll see. I was hoping I could find something and say, oh, you will probably stand a better chance at this level, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. If we are really struggling, then we will just go ahead and farm. I thought I saw him dropping out of him. It is so hard to hit this guy. Sometimes I forget I have dodge roll. Nice shot. Come on! I haven't even gone to the halfway point. Thing is, he is so tall, it's really difficult to hit him. Nice shot. Now what I want to know, do I still have my items as I hit continue? I do. Seriously, fuck this boss, it sucks. I'm getting close every fucking time, but he pulls these cheapest shots. Like, he hits me when he really shouldn't hit me. I am not messing around here. This is gonna be a fight where I beat him. Knock on fucking wood. If I can just not use any potions on this first half, then I may got him in the bag. It's really the fire stage that I need the potions for. Yeah, that was a cheap shot. Okay, he's going to the fire. Okay. I keep on having this thing where my thumb keeps on getting sweaty and it keeps on getting ready to slip off the thing when I don't want it to. Got 4 potions ready, or 3 potions and elixir. just need to survive. That was my fault. I rolled into that. Okay, now that one was cheap.
This should help.
Three potions. What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude, seriously, I just jumped to attack and I hit you. You suck. You suck as a boss. I never realized how bad this boss was until Proud. I have a newfound hatred for this boss. Dude, stop.
This should help.
Okay.
Come on.
Stop. Stop. And lost a fireball. We got him! Yes! Boom! Oh, I forgot to mute my mic, my computer. God, I keep on forgetting to do that. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna do that right now. So I can find where my mouse is. Yeah, I like to have my volume on my desktop on when I am,
What a racket.
when I'm
How's
editing.
It doorknob to get any sleep?
The hardest fucking boss in the game. If you are watching this on YouTube, I will likely cut out, I would likely keep the first attempt and the last attempt and cut out the in-between. Just to make it more bearable to you. Because whoever said I wasn't a nice guy. So fucking pissed off, that boss was a fucking nightmare. That boss was a fucking nightmare. God, it sucked. You know what sucks? You're about to face another tough boss. I think there's actually some things we can do in Wonderland. Let's go ahead and do that. No. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think like what we could do here. I know there we had some stuff that opened up. I honestly can't remember what. Oh, let me go and save. I was curious, I was getting like so mad that I was legitimately contemplating just stopping the live stream because I was getting so pissed off. It's just, I was not having fun fighting that boss. He's just really not a fun enemy to face. He really isn't. He's just so broken and annoying. And it's not even that he's hard, it's that he is hard to hit. If you are able to land multiple combos on him without having to get to a higher elevation, he might be a much easier boss. But because his hitbox is so high off the ground, it's just barely out of your reach, it kind of makes it so that he is a much harder enemy. And I absolutely hate that shit. He's not a hard boss, he's just infuriating, he really is. It's just the fact that he is so high off the ground, his hitbox is so high off the ground, and the fact that, he essentially, there we go. The fact that his hitbox is so high off the ground, and the fact that he has so many, like, he's not really that devastating because it can take a couple of hits from him. It's just, he's just really hard, it's kind of hard to avoid hits unless you're just like me, just being overly cautious.
This should help.
It's really hard to avoid hits, and it's really hard to actually be able to deal enough damage. That's what I'm trying to say.
Here.
You could be much easier if they actually just add on like every other freaking boss in this game. That White Trinity, by the way, would have been the thing that gave you the Ladies Love, but we don't have that yet. I don't know if I heard my name being called. I don't know if it will have time to complete Olympus Coliseum, but we should, at the very least, have enough time to get access to the tournament. We have like 2 bosses like in Olympus Coliseum, one against Cloud, which I never really found to be particularly difficult, but he may be more difficult on Proud. And we have a boss against Cerberus. Cerberus himself is a lot more difficult. What does this do? I don't think I ever interacted with this in my last playthrough, did I? I remember doing that. I remember giving you that. Fortunately, we need Glide to get that, I believe. No, we need High Jump. But we also need Glide. Yeah, we need High Jump, which we can only get from, Monstro. I honestly think that's about all we can do here for now, so let's just go ahead and save. And we will head to the Gummy Ship. So for those curious, I will not be doing any of the Gummy Ship missions for this series. It's just going to be a standard Let's Play. I am kind of curious because of the fact that when I completed all the Gummy Ship missions, it actually said now trying to do all the Gummy Ship missions on Proud, so I'm actually kind of curious if that actually gave me something unique. Like maybe they give you like a ship that you can only get for completing the Gummy Ship missions on Proud. But it doesn't interest me enough to do it. I definitely do not want to stress myself out by doing 100% of this game on Proud. Because of the fact that I already struggled on some of the bosses in this game on normal. And God forbid if I want to fight a freaking mysterious stranger on fucking Proud. So just know, I'm not doing this game for 100%. I'm not doing it on 100% for Proud. It's just too much to me. What I will do is I'm actually thinking, like, when I actually get around to streaming Kingdom Hearts 3, is I'm thinking of doing 100% playthrough on Proud, because the game may be a little bit harder than just playing on normal, and I'm saying that because Kingdom Hearts 3 is really a pretty easy game. So it might give me more of a challenge if I were to play it on Proud rather than on normal. It's just Kingdom Hearts 3 is honestly, I will just go and say this. I've been a fan of the Kingdom Hearts franchise since I first played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on PlayStation 2. When I was playing them at my great-grandmother's house. I have never beaten a Kingdom Hearts game until Kingdom Hearts 3. and I played it on normal. So I didn't play it on easy. I didn't like be cheap about it, but I played it on normal. And I am pretty sure I had a no death run on normal. I don't remember having a moment where I actually died once. And I feel like that just is an indicator that the game is just too freaking easy. And something that I really wish they did, was the developers did, is they balance out the attractions, because attractions is what really makes the game just so broken. Like, you just use like any attraction and you just clear like an entire map of enemies essentially. Some of the summons are also pretty broken. Like I see some clips of Stitch being used to completely destroy a boss. I seen like a clip of Wreck-It Ralph actually being able to destroy a boss. In fact, the boss he destroyed on was Mother Gothel, like the boss that Mother Gothel turned into. I have never been good at I've never been good at that was called at Wreck-It Ralph. I couldn't really figure out how something worked, but the people who have kind of prove that that ability can be broken in the wrong hands. I honestly trying to think like what summon I use the most. I think it might have been Simba. Simba's like in every freaking Kingdom Hearts game. And this game is in Kingdom Hearts 2. It may not be in every one. There's really kind of a broken summon in Kingdom Hearts 3. Slowly jumping do AoE damage. But it was still pretty fun. It was still a fun experience. It's just, the game was just way too easy. So when I do stream Kingdom Hearts 3, and again, it will have to be after I 100% like every other game in the series, at the very least cover every single entry in the series. And the HC remix. Trying to think. When I do stream Kingdom Hearts 3, it will be on Proud, and of course it will be on 100%. Dalmatians? Dalmatians.
Good timing. Give me a hand, will you? Move that pedestal over there for me. I gotta spruce this place up for the games.
It's way too heavy.
What? Too heavy? Since when have you been such a little... Oh, wrong guy. What are you doing here? This here's the world-famous Coliseum, heroes only. And I got my hands full preparing for the games, so run along, pipsqueaks. Look, it's like this. Heroes are coming from all over to fight ferocious monsters right here in the Coliseum.
You've got heroes standing right in front of you.
Yup, he's a real hero chosen by the Keyblade.
And we're heroes too.
Hero? That runt?
What's so funny? I fought a bunch of monsters.
Hey, if you can't even move this...
I always love this scene.
The hero Okay, so it takes more than brawn. Well, let's see what you can do.
Okay, so probably abusing saves, but gonna save one more time.
Come on! Come on!
This one is gonna be a little bit more tricky.
Come on!
Don't forget about these.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
Hopefully you screwed that one up. Hopefully I still have time.
Fire!
You got it.
You know, you ain't bad, kid.
Looks like I'm headed for the games.
Afraid not.
Why not?
2 words. You guys ain't heroes.
Come on!
I don't think that's 4 words. We got Thunder, so we can technically go back and do some backtracking, but I'm actually gonna go and save real quick. Actually, it's probably a waste because we're gonna be going back anyway.
Rather a stubborn old goat, wouldn't you say?
Who are you?
Oh, hey, hold on there, Fuzzboy. Wait, let me guess. You want to enter the games, right? Well then, hey, get a load of this.
A pass?
It's all yours. Good luck, kid. I'm pulling for you, little shorty.
You know, I used to own Hercules as a kid. Like, I used to own the VHS version of it. I don't think I ever, like, watched the movie. There's, like, a lot of movies that I just owned. A lot of Disney movies I owned at one point. But I never actually watched. I'm actually kind of a little bit curious to see, God, what was it? I'm kind of a little bit curious to see if Hades actually has the same voice actor or if it's different. I'm also kind of curious to see who voices him. It always sounds familiar to me, but I just kind of pin it. I will just go ahead and say this. I'm going into this fight with no items. I just realized that.
Come on! Come on!
Not bad, huh?
I probably should have... I actually probably should have returned to Traverse Town to get some better gear for Donald and Goofy. I think there's some staves and shields available now. I wasn't even thinking about that. I just realized I still had their default thing. I may not be able to get a better Keyblade yet, but it doesn't mean I can't equip them with better gear.
Come on!
Excuse me. A little bit of a burp. Donald, you freaking weakling! You seriously died against a shadow? I mean, I know I'm playing on proud, but still. I'm so used to having a sliding dash. I was wrong, I did have items. Dude, stop! This is getting ridiculous at this point. This is getting fucking ridiculous!
Come on! Here! Oh!
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? I died to Red Nocturnes and Blue Rhapsodies. I'm actually gonna return to the tile screen because I used some items. I'm kind of weighing my options at this point. I have a couple options I could do. I could either return to Traverse Town or Wonderland to train. I could return to Traverse Town and get better gear for Donald and Goofy. However, I may only be able to buy one. I can also alternatively go to Traverse Town, go to the accessory shop, and try and get some better accessories there. But again, I may be able to only buy one. Also, usually at this point, by the time I get to Olympus Coliseum, I'm like a level 15, so I'm actually more under leveled here than I typically am in at this time. What I think I am gonna do is I think I'm gonna return to we're gonna do a couple things. We're gonna return to Traverse Town and try and get some better gear for Donald and Goofy. And then we're gonna go to Wonderland and we're just gonna farm up the Heartless and try and get a little bit stronger just by farming levels. Because usually by the time I get to this point, I'm like level 15. I'm thinking I may have an easier time once I'm actually a little bit higher level, so let's just see how this works out. I don't want to move on to, a new world. I don't want to, like, go to, I don't want to go to, what's it called, I can't think. I don't want to go to Deep Jungle, is what I'm trying to say. Because I don't want to, like, just go there just to get a guaranteed equipment. I'd rather finish a world I'm working on, move on to the next, and I'd rather not jump around if I don't have to. Just going into a later world and getting, like, just for the sake of, like, getting, like, a better equipment, it just kind of feels cheap to me. Because technically we're supposed to go to, Deep Jungle after, you do Olympus Coliseum. And we can, in theory, still do that. But I just need to be stronger. If I can get more defense, and if I can get more health, then I think we may be onto something. So let me just go ahead. I'm actually going to stop right now because I want to check the level up guide. So we're currently level 10. Level 11 will get AP. Level 12 will get MP and Tech Boost. Level 13 will get Strength. Level 14 will get HP. And level 15 will get Defense and Guard. It may also help us because we'll be returning at a higher level. It may also help us survive if we return at a higher level, because typically how the leveling system works is enemies do less damage to you the higher level you are. That's why I had a really easy time with Ansem in the World of Chaos in my last playthrough. It's because I literally went to him at a very, very over level. I went to him at level 100, and I was able to take every bit of damage he tried to give out, and I could just heal right back up. I had a much easier time because I was at a much higher level. And I'm actually able to take some hits, and his hits didn't even hit that hard. So we're from this point on, like until the end of the stream, until about 3:50, which is in about 30 minutes. We're essentially gonna be going throughout Wonderland, and we're just gonna be clearing each area. And since there's no more Heartless that spawns, we're actually going to go to the orbit and do the loop again. This is really what we're going to be doing until the end of the stream. What I'm actually going to do is in between this stream and the next stream, because I highly doubt we'll be able to get to level 15 before the end of the stream. Because I'm just gonna go ahead and do the rest of the farming. And I am not gonna be doing any farming for a while, like after this stream. Like presumably, if all goes well, I won't need to do farming forever for the rest of this run. The only reason why I'm doing it now is, again, usually at the time, by the time I enter the Olympus Coliseum, I'm at a much higher level. Like, for those curious, when I usually go for swords, I have a higher attack, a higher strength stat. So by the time I fight Trickmaster, it is usually by the time I get the slap shot skill, so like level 12. However, since I am doing a shield, we already have Slapshot, but for level 12, we will be getting Tech Boost instead of Slapshot. But what I want to do is get to level 15 for Guard. That's really my plan. I am not, if I return to Olympus Coliseum in the next stream and I continue to struggle with that thing, I'm just gonna keep trying and get better. I'm not gonna like torment like anyone watching just by me just playing farming for more levels. If I struggle with an enemy, if it is clear to me I cannot win by skill and I just need to get stronger, then I'll just go ahead and I can't think, end the stream and do some farming off stream. Unless we're like an hour into the stream, then I'll just go and suck it up and just do the grind. If it is a situation like the Trickmaster fight where I was technically underleveled, but I still felt like I could still survive, still win the fight. Then I'll just go into power through, but again, usually by this point I'm a much higher level. Actually, only give 1 XP. Well, let's see how much a shadow give, but a soldier, I mean.
Come on! Come on!
Okay, here's our chance.
Come on!
Yeah, that gets 3.
Come on!
Battleground level. I'm weighing my options here. How many waves is the Olympus Coliseum, the first tournament? I'm just legitimately curious. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You weren't even there. Problem I'm having I'm really conflicted at this point. I'm really conflicted because I don't know like what the best course of action for this is. Thing is, for some reason, I don't know if it's the difference with Proud, where enemies get less experience than they should, but I don't remember the XP gain being this small. So at this point, I'm thinking that because the XP gain is so small, it will actually take a long time for me to be able to gain a level. And also, because of the fact that I am kind of struggling against enemies like fat bodies or large bodies, I'm honestly kind of thinking about trying to power through the Olympus thing. What the best option is, because what I could do, again, there's a couple of things that I could do. I have a couple of options. As I said, I'm kind of opposed to the idea of doing what's it called? I'm kind of opposed to the idea of doing Deep Jungle first, because of the fact that I feel like it is kind of cheap just to do Deep Jungle, so I can get like a new Keyblade, maybe a little bit stronger. However, doing Deep Jungle would also get us access to Cure Magic, which could improve our survivability. And honestly, I kind of consider the Clayton boss fight to be much easier than Cerberus. We'll give it a try. I think the pros outweigh the cons. Rather than struggling to face enemies, struggling to essentially survive, we could guarantee our survivability by doing Deep Jungle first. This is typically something I wouldn't normally do, and honestly, I'm kind of getting flashbacks to my time as a kid, when I seriously just didn't even like, was never able to complete like Deep Jungle or Olympus Coliseum, because I just kept on like moving between worlds, just not finishing it because I kept on getting stuck. I'm pretty sure I'm at least like 90% sure that I never even beat the Trickmaster boss as a kid. But at this point, I'm playing on Proud. I am kind of hit a wall of sorts. Ideally, like the enemies that we would be facing would be giving us more experience. So in theory, we could get stronger this way. We would also be getting a new, as I said, a new weapon and a new healing spell. So honestly, I think this might actually be the smart idea. Just whether or not we can survive is the question. I'd rather have some additional progress rather than just ending the stream early, which is something else I was considering. So we'll try this out.
Whoa! Oh, my head. Donald? Goofy? Come on! Come on!
Come on, say what? Oh shit, I was not expecting that.
Come on! Come on!
There we go, 15 XP. He also used On the Beach as a Tarzan. That's a movie I actually watched.
Sabor. Danger.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What is this place?
This place.
Okay. Where did the others go? Look, I got separated from my friends. Have you seen them?
Hmm?
Friends.
Friends.
Right, my friends. There's two of them. The loud one is Donald.
Huh?
Know what? Never mind. I'm looking for my friends Riku and Kairi.
Look for Riku. Friends.
Right.
Kairi. Friends.
Right.
Oh, friends. Here.
Really? Huh?
Friends. Here.
Not sure I understand, but show me. Take me to Riku and Kairi.
Tarzan. Tarzan, go.
And I'm Sora. Tarzan go, Sora go.
I always kind of, that's another scene that I thought was always kind of, cringy. I never liked that line, like, Tarzan go, Sora go. That is so cringy.
Gosh, where are we? I sure hope Sora's okay.
Who needs them? We can find the king without them, huh?
Huh?
Okay. So I'm actually gonna take some time to look around a little bit. I forgot I can't do that. But I think there's some items I can pick up here. I think I need a high jump to get access to that. Oh, never mind. I may be like doing this. I guess usually I grab this stuff a little bit later, but I just sworn there was a chest. Maybe it's up top on the roof. I'll use no fall damage here so we can literally just jump right off the building. Imagine. Jump off the building in a Kingdom Hearts game and you just kill yourself. Protection. I put that on Goofy. I think there's also some items down below. Yes, up there. Take a potion. It's honestly kind of a waste. I think it's just like a, is that 30%, 30 HP on all or 60 HP? Oh, it's actually, it's not bad. It's like a full heal, full body heal at this point. I actually wonder. And actually Gutter Vines too, that's interesting. I think what the game intends you to go is over here. Well, now I'm kind of curious. I'm gonna do something presumably stupid, but I'm legitimately curious. I always thought that you couldn't come to this area until you go meet like Kerchak and whatever that female gorilla's name is. Huh, that's interesting. Gonna go ahead and put this. Actually, we're gonna hold off and put a save here. Because we're gonna be able to save just coming up in the future. We are essentially out of time, so what I am going to do is I'm actually going to reach the I'm going to reach the tent, get through the cutscene, and then I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the live stream.
Jane.
Tarzan. Oh, and who's this?
Hi there.
Oh, you speak English. So then, obviously you're not related to Tarzan. Are you here to study the gorillas?
Highly doubtful.
Sora! Goofy! Donald!
A circus of clowns. Not much use for hunting gorillas.
Mr. Clayton, we're studying them, not hunting them. This is research. Well, the more the merrier. Do make yourselves at home.
Well, anyway, I'm staying. Huh?
Sora, look what we found. Look at this.
That's something that I never really figured out. Is where the heck did the gummy blocks come from? It was never ever explained. I always assumed that the gummy blocks came from the gummy ship that Sora flew on. But judging by their dialogue here, it implies it came from someone else. And the fact that you can still leave this world if you want to implies that the ship is not even broken. So what the heck, where the heck did these gummy blocks came from? Where the heck did these gummy blocks, where the heck did these gummy blocks come from? I was confusing myself. By the way, I'm a grad student focusing on English, so that really just tells you how good I am at the English language. Really the field of English. I just really struggle with grammar. But, it's not apparently, our ship is not apparently where these gummy blocks come from. It apparently comes from someone else. But it was never explained where it came from. He suggests that King Mickey was here. Okay, great. When are you gonna bring it up again? They never bring this up again. Like, no one ever figures out, oh, this must be the gummy ship belongs to da-da-da-da. We never find the gummy ship where this belongs to. This has been like this one question on my mind every single time I enter Deep Jungle. And that is, where the heck do these stupid gummy blocks come from? God, it's just always confused me. Their language always tells me that, hey, this isn't from our ship, it's from someone else, and they never explain where it's from. Any case, my throat is actually hurting from yelling so much. We are about out of time. If you are remotely interested in what I see today, all the games I cover on my channel will be for 100% completion. I will be streaming Kingdom Hearts on Proud. Not really for 100%, but for playthrough. I'm thinking about like changing how I use my outro, but I'll be streaming Kingdom Hearts yet again next Saturday, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. I will be streaming Stardew Valley for 100% completion on Sundays, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. And I will be streaming Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry for 100% completion on Fridays, 1 p.m. to 4 Pacific Standard Time. It was actually a good idea for me to end the stream a little bit early, I guess, because initially I was planning on streaming until 5. Just to farm out the campaign missions. I probably could have been in the campaign in that stream, But there was also something I wanted to do, which was to have some time remaining so that I could just try and get into a match of multiplayer. I just wanted to experiment. I know the multiplayer is still active, but if I can get into a match in a fast enough time, it's not completely overrun with hackers, and I am able to make some progress on the achievements, or at least some progress in the map, then I would know that I could actually do everything in this game and get them in Assassin's Creed 4. But if I just want to have some time remaining in the last Freedom Cry stream, just so I can try out the multiplayer for that reason. Because if I am unable to get into a match, if I'm unable to connect to anything, or if the matches I get into is overrun with hackers or something else I heard about, then I'll just end this stream there and I'll just go in to do my usual ending game ceremony thing. In any case, that's gonna do for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.